pull up to the Twitch. This is where you can watch everything live and interact with chat. Link down below. But chat, we have a Tommy NFG video, the last video of the day. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, Drake been getting a lot of hate. A lot of hate, bro. And actually, I seen some stuff where Drake was actually getting some recognition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Drake was actually, you know, there's some people on Drake's side like, oh, you got the best song in the world, but numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This whole little thing is still crazy to me. Like, who fucking cares, bro? It's music. Just enjoy the music, bro.
To the run Tupac was having in the 90s, which put rap on the map. Jay-Z's run and making rap more mainstream too. Kanye's run, which lasted like 15 years to be honest. I would say he still has the momentum in a sense now, but after this month's Twitter rant, yeah, we can retire that jersey. And dare I say it, the run Drake had from 2016 to 2019, where you put Drake's face next to anybody, you put him as a feature for anyone, and it was
crazy.
And whenever someone blows up and goes crazy and has their run, with it is always gonna come some annoying fans. So someone has to say it, all right? Kendrick Lamar fans, y'all are getting annoying. I hate to say that as someone who likes Kendrick and grew up listening.
Thing about Kendrick Lamar though, Kendrick Lamar fans were always, you know, kind of, you know, they wasn't better. They wasn't worse than Ye or Playboi Carti's or anything, but you know, they were still there.
There's a huge split between
they're just in the limelight.
And how some of them are after it. Now I want to get something straight. I already know some of his core glazers are gonna immediately be like,
yeah, man, you not like us for real. You was definitely on the island with Aubrey Epstein.
I could care less about the opinion of Drake or Drake fans. I'm not an Aubrey meat guzzler like DJ Academics. I don't get paid to slander anyone.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh, Drake talking, my bad. He's married, man.
Yo, that nigga Academics is funny as shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Academics clips are hilarious.
Talk to him, Aubrey.
Talk to him, Aubrey.
And another thing I want to mention is I think Kendrick does have one of the best rap catalogs, especially compared to anyone that blew up in his time. I mean, Drake nowadays just out albums when his label tells him to.
I want to meet your madre, pay my respects to your padre.
Yo, was this album actually good? I heard there's this one song on it that's hilarious to me, bro, and it's so funny. But I don't know if this album's really good. I haven't listened to it.
It's so fucking ass, bitch. Quit fucking music. Quit that shitty ass shit.
But I do listen to both fairly well. I feel like seeing people mention they like Kendrick and Drake online nowadays is so rare. You go on the internet and it's either Kendrick fans claiming Kendrick is the Messiah and greatest who shall never ever be touched, or Drake is the light-skinned sexy king that can't be touched and can take your hoe in a snap. A lot of y'all know damn well you're lying, alright? Drake fans, y'all will turn up on a Money Trees every once in a while, and Kendrick fans, y'all will mellow out with a passion fruit and get lit. The reason I decided to make this video is because of the Super Bowl performance that went down this year, which ended up being one of the most talked about Super Bowl performances we've had in a while.
It was, I feel like this was only talked about honestly because number one, the whole little beef shit, you feel me? Whole little beef shit, you know what I'm saying? The whole little beef shit between both of them. Then the Super Bowl crowd was not what it was, what the TV stations really thought it was. They were really quiet. Then there was rants about, oh, he's trying to expose the government, then all some other shit, you know what I'm saying? But this was a cool like performance though. It was a lot of Drake diss. I ain't know that's crazy, but you know what I'm saying?
And bad press. Nobody even cared about the game. Like everybody got on this immediately. Most people not tapped into the whole drama and logistics might not even know that it was already controversial when it first got announced. On September 8th of 2024, the NFL announced that Kendrick was performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, and people were immediately trying to predict if he was going to perform Not Like Us or not, considering he just won the biggest rap beef ever and the song was being played everywhere. People started talking about it more than any halftime show I've ever seen get talked about. This was so anticipated they were dropping multiple trailers of it. But one person that wasn't happy about
this whole shit's crazy
was Lil Wayne. Since Lil Wayne is from New Orleans, the place this year's Super Bowl was held, he's been talking for years and saying it would be his dream for him to perform at the Super Bowl in his city, only for the one time it happened and one opportunity to get yanked from him by Kendrick. Then he posted a video online saying it really hurt him.
That hurt.
Type shit.
Hurt a lot.
Type shit. You know, would y'all think a Lil Wayne performance would be crazy? Nah, Lil Wayne performance would be crazy though. Carter, we got all the Carter albums. We got Lil Wayne shit was crazy. Lil Wayne shit would be crazy.
I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown.
Tight shit.
And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position.
So you have people hating on Kendrick and saying Lil Wayne should have got it instead of him. This is one area I agree with.
I didn't hear that shit.
No one is entitled to the Super Bowl performer spot. Everyone can acknowledge Lil Wayne is one of the GOATs. Kendrick himself knows too. But Lil Wayne hasn't had the run Kendrick is having right now in over a decade. And because of Kendrick's last year, if they were gonna pick a rapper, it makes sense they picked him. Plus, it takes like 2 seconds to look at Lil Wayne performing to know it would have had 10 times worse reception than the Kendrick one ever got if he performed.
Bro. Yo, now think about it, that shit would be funny as shit. There'll be so many memes. There'll be so many memes out of that, bro.
The people saying this was the best halftime show ever and no one could do it like Kendrick. And the people who said this was the worst they've ever seen. I'll talk about the obvious. Was there people on it just because it's Kendrick and the message he was trying to portray? Yes, no one can deny that. Like, I don't know who this dude is who said DEI halftime show, but you're an absolute cornball. Everything in America nowadays always has to have some political complaint about it. Nobody tell him that DEI helps American veterans and religious groups. Just let him think it means black performer. There was a lot of political commentators complaining about it. Typical stuff to get people riled up and complain about a minute thing that's happening.
The halftime show was awful. I didn't like halftime. The worst halftime ever.
What a nightmare. I kept sitting there saying, you know, maybe I just don't get this guy. This guy, Kendall Lamar, and he won all these grammars.
The hiring process at Fox is gotta be easy as hell because there's no way to
Yo, Fox is not real, bro.
People are calling
Fox is not real, bro.
But there was also a lot of people who complained about it and just said it was underwhelming. But the Super Bowl people usually expect artists to come in and play their biggest hits, the songs that get the crowd the most hyped up. It's been that format since Michael Jackson performed, so people universally expect that. But Kendrick chose a different approach and played an unreleased song and songs from his most recent album, songs that didn't have time to marinate with the public and be widely known, which is what he wanted. He wanted to send a message and make it more about the symbolism of what he's talking about. Me personally, I rock with the message as someone who understands it, but the performance for me was just decent. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't expecting more. So as someone who listens to Kendrick and rocks with the message and me thinking already it's underwhelming, it's not surprising to me that people that aren't tapped in thought the performance was underwhelming. And anytime someone complains and says they didn't like it, there's Kendrick and meat guzzlers saying things like,
it wasn't meant for you then. Why'd you even watch it if you didn't like it? And it really comes down to who understands it,
bro.
Who doesn't. You don't.
Bro.
Like, I didn't know the Super Bowl performance was meant to only appease
So you just talking about Twitter.
That's the most surprising thing I was
regular Twitter interactive, bro.
Some of these Kendrick fans are acting all shocked people out there didn't like it. This by far was the most complained about Super Bowl performance in the past 5 years. So
I don't even think it was like anything.
Didn't like it. It's some Trump writer on Twitter who only wanted country tunes played on the stage. The NFL themselves even said they regretted it, and they personally sent Lil Wayne an apology for not picking him. So Kendrick fans acting all oblivious to this is given the same type of glaze energy that reminds me of Drake fans, especially Drake fans when he was at the top of the game. Y'all think Drake fans are bad now, but for people that knew them before the beef, they were a different breed. They will come to his defense at any time you would refer to him as
crazy IP grabs, all types of shit,
lyrics on their stories and think it's the hardest shit ever. You couldn't say Drake was trash at all. I honestly think if Kendrick played his pure hits, then there would be way less complaints than there was. Even when you look at the performance, you can hear the crowd turn up when he plays his big hit, Not Like Us. The whole show was more of a victory lap for Not Like Us and him winning the beef. Like, let me just ask this to y'all. Do y'all think Kendrick would have got this halftime show if he didn't have Not Like Us blow up last year and have that run? I really don't think they would have gave it to him. If he did get a show, they would probably make it a requirement.
He's probably just there just so they can just play that one song. You feel me?
Is Kendrick fans somehow trying to cancel the nicest streamer, KELCE? I don't think I have to explain who KELCE is, especially.
Oh, he said he didn't like it. I remember.
After the Super Bowl performance, someone asked him his opinion on it, and Kendrick, and he said this.
You know how I look at Kendrick Lamar? I look at Kendrick Lamar the same way I look at Chick-fil-A. Not absolutely horrible, but disgustingly overrated.
Oh shit! Damn. Oh shit.
Dude. L take. Okay.
L take.
Just one song with a little catchy beat Now all of a sudden everybody in the world's a Kendrick Lamar fan. Bro, get out of here. They not like us. They not like us.
Nah, yo, K so funny as shit. I go with you.
They not like us. They not like us. Like, bro,
K so funny,
up,
bro.
And I don't even like Drake either. SZA? Oh yeah, I'll say that. SZA saved the whole thing. SZA was the only good part of it.
Type.
So yeah, Kendrick fans
Type.
didn't take this too lightly, as you could probably guess.
Yeah,
Mocking
bro.
Not Like Us is not a good look. I can't tell if they're trying to label him as a predator or not, but like, come on. We acting like Not Like Us didn't get played on every radio station and every mall at any place you went. It got played for everyone. Oh.
Played
so
everywhere.
Never watch Queso again. If you're so sensitive to someone's music opinion that you watch that you're
I don't know, bro. Yo, I know that's TikTok. I know that's TikTok comments. Bro, I'm not gonna tell you, bro. You can't even take Twitter or TikTok comments even. I don't even take real people's like comments to me serious anymore. Like I don't even like it just make no sense. It's either like if the social norm is not fucking with it, the regular people in society is gonna be peer pressure to not fuck with it also. It's just a whole bunch of dick riding, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, bro. It's nothing more than what it is. But
unfollow them over not liking an artist you like, then I think that person is better off without you watching. Sounds like he's describing his content. I've never heard someone critique Queso's content until he said this. Just say anything. Even though I disagree with Queso's opinion on it, I'm honestly surprised.
You know I agree with his opinion. That's his opinion. You feel me?
Like, hold up. Now we got a problem. Kendrick, a Chick-fil-A deluxe meal will get me right any time of the day. People are acting like this is the end of the world and they can never watch him now. Queso's been the most wholesome streamer you've really seen in the Twitch space in a while. He just be staying to himself. It's like Kendrick fans are getting a high snobbiness, and any person who says they don't like his music is a Drake meat guzzler and just doesn't understand the intricacies and symbolism in the music. Anyways, to wrap it up, to me it's just looking like the worst thing about Kendrick is Kendrick Lamar fans now. No one ever said this before because usually they were cool and never caused problems. It was the Aubrey Guzzlers causing problems. But as someone who's been listening to him since I was a kid, these new architecture fans didn't come around until the beef. Or if they were here, I guess they weren't as loud as they are now. I would hate for Kendrick fans
they're
to
definitely a
cause that
limelight for
in
sure.
the future, I don't want people looking at Kendrick's audience as riders who will defend him no matter what he does, and then that's gonna take away from the music for people. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love
that Kendrick clip was
and
funny.
Next
So
time,
funny.
I'm out.
Man, that was a fire video. I ain't gonna lie, it's a fire video, bro.